Today we're looking at ways to fix and prevent overuse injuries of the wrist. If you've got wrist pain from regularly using a computer, exercising, or manual work, these exercises are for you. If you don't have pain, but do spend a lot of time doing these activities, it's probably a good idea to invest some time in these exercises just to make sure that you don't get it, because it really isn't fun. Towards the end of my PhD, it got so bad that I could barely carry anything. So let's dive into all the things I've learned over the years to keep your wrists happy. The first thing we want to do, and something that you should really do every day before you use them, is warm your wrists up. To do this, start by rotating your wrists inwards and outwards a few times and flexing them up and down. To fully mobilize them, I like to hold each wrist to prevent too much movement of the arm, and then with a closed fist, slowly circle. Jumping into activity cold makes any muscle unhappy, so heat it up to free it up. The next thing we want to do is stretch our wrists out, because using them all day tends to tighten things up. The two most basic stretches involve you holding your palm out in front of you and with fingers pointing up, pulling back, or fingers pointing down and pulling back. Just go as far as you need to feel a good stretch in your forearms, which are where the muscles that control your wrist are. If you need a more intense stretch, you can use these on the floor or the wall using your body weight, but ease into it gently. You don't want to pull anything. Next, turn your palm to face yourself and then gently push on the back of the knuckles. If you need more of a stretch, curl your fingers into a fist. For our final stretch, stand tall, push your palms out to the side and really pull those fingers back. Keep the arms straight and really push away with the heel of the hand and pull all 10 digits back as far as you can. You should feel this all the way down your arm and into the hand. The next key element is to strengthen the muscles in the forearm that move the wrist and those in the hand, because these being too weak for your daily activities is often the cause of an overuse injury. Resistance bands are the best way to work our wrists in all four directions, as we don't have to worry about the alignment of our body to gravity, like we would with a weight. So sit down, place your forearm on your leg and anchor the band under your foot. You can then flex nice and slowly with palm down, thumb up, and palm up. For the last one, let your fingers uncurl slightly as you get to the bottom to get that strength all the way down into the fingers. To work the final plane, loop the band over your shoulder and bend the wrist down, thumb facing upwards. Our final exercise focuses on the fingers and the hands. Some people recommend ball squeezes and rubber band stretching, but I like this exercise because it works through a range of motion and includes the bent back finger position you get when typing or using a mouse. Pull your fingertips back as level with your palm as you can get, like a Kung Fu tiger claw, and then place them on a flat surface. Press some of your weight gently down into the hand for some resistance, and then push up with the fingers, straightening them as much as you can without moving position. Next, slowly lower back down. To make this harder, you can tuck your elbows into your ribs and do this whilst leaning against a wall. The more weight you lean, the harder it becomes. My final tip is to take a break. Try to get up and relax, take a brief walk, or do some stretches for at least 5 minutes of every hour. This will do wonders for your whole body. If you do get a flare-up of pain, try to take as much of a rest as you can from the activity that's causing it. But sometimes something as simple as changing how you're doing things can be enough, such as switching to a vertical mouse or a roller bar. Do all of these things and you should be well on your way to happy wrists. However, believe it or not, but wrist pain can actually be caused by pain in the shoulder. So for exercises to address that, check out this video here. If you still have pain after doing all these exercises, I recommend you go get individually assessed by a physiotherapist. That's it for now. See you in the next one.